Hi guys, it's me and Mr. Cunningham. Once again, we're going to get into inequalities with equations, and we'll get more into that with solving inequalities. Introduce into them, students will be able to translate the inequality words to their sign, and students will be able to draw the inequality on the number line. So our quote of the day here is, you can't be held captive by the fear of failure or the fear of what people may say. That is by Kobe Bryant. Okay, so remember, inequalities, they tell us that there are more than one answer to a problem, and equal signs give us one answer. However, an inequality says there's more than one. So if we say, well, I have to have at least, so at least would be a greater than or equal to right here. I have to have at least, 5 balloons for the party. Well, that means I need more than, more than 4, but I need 5 or more. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all perfectly good answers to that. So if someone gives you, hey, I need these 5 balloons, and someone shows up with 20, that's fine. You have more than enough. However, they show up with 3, you're not very happy with them because, well, you needed at least 5. Right? If you need all new tires for your car, well, you're better hope that the tire store has at least 4 tires for your car. Unless you have like a dually truck or something like that. But these are all words that are very important. Now, there are some things I want to talk about that I kind of assigned to these. And the ones that don't have an equal to, I like to call these ones Cheerios. And you're going to find out why here in a minute. But when we draw them in a number line, it's important. And then these ones with the equal to means that I call them M&Ms, and we will be using that in class. If you missed class today, that's what you missed. But the ones with the equal to, or in the red here, are, I like to call them M&Ms. The ones in the blue that don't have an equal to, I like to call those Cheerios, because a Cheerio has a hole in the middle, and that means it's an empty set, and that's what we call that in mathematics terms. And then in red, in the equal to, I like to call this M&Ms, because M&M is filled all the way through to the middle. And so it's called a solid set. And what that means is that when you get x is greater than 5, that means you don't want 5 as an answer. However, if you get x is greater than or equal to 5, that means you are okay with 5 being an answer. And 5 is an answer to that problem, whatever it may be, whatever case it might be. However, x is greater than 5 is not an answer to that problem. So, how do these read? 2 plus 2 is greater than 3. Okay. All right. Or 2 plus 2 is at least 3, or greater than or equal to. 2 plus 2 does not equal 3. That's what that slash to the equal sign, not equal. 2 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 4. 2 plus 2 is less than 5. Okay. 2 plus 2 is at most 5, or less than or equal to. 2 plus 2 is less than or equal to 4. And the last one here is 2 plus 2 is not equal 5. Now, one time some students say, well, I get confused with greater than and less than. I have a hard time thinking about that. Now, if one trick to minimize this is when you get confused with that, is see which one can you write the word less. If I put ESS here, okay, that one doesn't do very well. However, this one does a little bit better. So right there, you can see that this one, you can actually draw the word less. So it's less than. So we can use that inequality symbol to draw the word less than. Now, the reason why I said Cheerios and M&Ms is when you graph these on a number line, remember these are just real quick notes, or if you miss class, you can use these and look back over, or you want to review for the test. Those are good ideas. So here we have x equals 3. Well, if x equals 3, that's just a point on a number line that x equals 3. That's all it is. Right? So that's all that is x equals 3 is a point. However, x is greater than or equal to 3, or x is at least 3, we have to include the 3 here. It does not write very well. So 3 or more. So that's why it's called an M&M. So we have an M&M there, and we would go to the right because x is greater than or equal to 3. So anything that's bigger than. Now you can always check this and by plugging things in. So let's say you like, oh man, I put down a dot at 3, and I'm not sure if it should go right or left. Well, plug one of the numbers in. So if you plug in 2, is 2 bigger than 3? No. So you wouldn't go that direction. You would go the opposite direction. And so here we go. X is less than or equal to 3 over here. All right, so we're on this one. So we have it 3, and then we go left. And once again, if you put 2 in there, is 2 smaller than 3? Yes. So since it's true, we're going that direction to the left. Here we have it a Cheerio. Do you see there's no equal sign there on this one that we're on right now? So there's no equal sign on x is greater than 3. Well, that's why we use an empty set. I like to say a Cheerio. And so we put a Cheerio at 3. The reason why that is because 3 is not an answer. 3 is not bigger than 3. Therefore, it can't be an answer. And then last one here, x is less than 3. So we're on this one. X is less than 3. Also a Cheerio, empty set. We're saying 3 can't be an answer. But hey, you know what? -4, -5, -6, -2, 0, 1, 2. They're all answers. Those are answers to the problem. And so that's how we graph that on a number line. I'll talk to you later.